My lipstick looks fluorescent. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be filming for you a tag video. You guys seem to enjoy my previous tag and I wanted to do something that I could just sit down and chat to you a little bit about today and just kind of do something else to let you guys get to know me just a little bit better. And I really enjoy doing tag videos actually. They're like really fun, and especially if I've not looked through the questions beforehand, it's really good to actually just sit and see what comes up, and yeah, it's quite fun. Yeah, a little bit of something about what I'm wearing today, by the way. I apologise for the lack of effort made for this video today, but essentially I'm having one of them days where I'm just like, I just fancy wearing something cosy, something warm. This hoodie is like my favourite thing ever for when I feel like that. Also, I've washed and dried my hair this morning and I literally can't be bothered to do anything with it, so I've just thrown it up in a bun on top of my head and made an effort with the lipstick today. So this is actually a L'Oreal lipstick from their new matte range. I think it's like the squeezy tubes. I'm going to be doing a blog post about them soon, so you'll be seeing them over there. Plus I've been talking about them over on my Instagram. If you don't follow any of my social medias, by the way, they're all down below for you to head over and check out as well. So please be sure to do that. But for now, I think we'll just crack on with the TMI tag video. It might be quite a long video, so brace yourselves for this because there is a lot of questions to get through. I've got them all on my phone and I'm excited to get started. So I really hope you enjoy this and please continue to watch. Question number 1, what are you wearing? Well, I think I've just answered that. I'm wearing a burgundy Topshop hoodie, lipstick from L'Oreal, no earrings today, and just my standard makeup, and I'm wearing some New Look blue jeans and my slippers, fun fact. Question 2, have I ever been in love? Yes, and I still am currently in love at the minute. So yeah, the answer to that is obviously yes. Number 3, ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, I've had a terrible breakup. Unfortunately, I have to say it's actually with the person I'm with now. Me and Simon have definitely not had the most smoothest running relationship ever, fun fact. We had a really bad breakup when we were 16 and it lasted for a little while. But obviously we got back together and we've been back together for years now, like literally longer than we were the first time. So we've been together now for about 6 years in total, I think, something like that, 5-6 years. Like the grand scheme of things, we've been together about, no, it's nearly 9 years actually this year. So yeah, we did have a breakup. It was really bad at the time, and I probably won't go into too much detail of it, but yes, I've definitely been through a bad breakup. How tall am I? I am 5'2/3". I'm only a little midget, bless me. As if I just said bless me in a video. But yeah, I'm not exactly the tallest person in the world, but I quite like that, to be honest. How much do I weigh? It varies, to be honest. I'm guilty of checking my weight quite a lot, but luckily enough, my scales are actually running out of batteries at the minute. So once they do, I don't really know if I'm going to replace them. The last time I checked, I think I was around about 56 kilos. That's kind of like my normal, but it obviously does vary quite a lot as well. Have I got any tattoos? Nope, no tattoos. Any piercings? Yes, I've got piercings. I've got my ears done. I've also got my tragus pierced, which is just this bit. I've also got my belly button done. I've had that done since I was 14 and I've still got no intention of taking it out. It's nearly 11 years old now, that one. What is my favourite TV show? My favourite TV show is probably something deemed to be quite crap, like Towie or Made in Chelsea. I absolutely love rubbish reality TV like that. I also love Geordie Shore, Ex on the Beach, Love Island, all them kind of things, but probably Towie's up there with one of my favourites, although I am absolutely hooked on Call the Midwife, always have been. Love Call the Midwife. Also love Game of Thrones. Actually, loads are coming out of the woodwork here. Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, and I loved Prison Break, but I have to admit I've just caught up with the most recent episode and I'm not digging that at all. So yeah, out of all them Game of Thrones, actually, I've changed my mind. Number 10, what is my favourite band? Favourite band is definitely Coldplay. I'm absolutely obsessed with Coldplay. Simon actually kind of enjoys them as well, but recently I've been overplaying them massively and he's kind of like, please stop playing Coldplay, I'm going to fall out of love with them. So yeah, Coldplay for sure. Number 11, something that I miss. Easily my dog Tyke. I know I did like that really horrible like video back in November or December, I think it was, explaining like why I'd been like MIA and stuff like that for a little while, and it was basically because I was like getting over losing my dog. I know it's not a person and it doesn't quite compare, but honestly, that dog has taken a piece of my heart with him. Now he's gone. If you followed me or if you know me as a person, you'll know that I was absolutely obsessed with him. He was actually my baby. He got me through some of the toughest times in my life. and I absolutely love him, so it's him that I probably miss the most out of absolutely everything. Number 12, what is your favourite song? Favourite song at the minute is maybe Coldplay's new song Still, or Ed Sheeran's. One of Ed Sheeran's new songs, can't remember the name of it. Absolutely love it. It's been #1 for ages, but it actually just got knocked off #1 actually. How old are you? I am 24, 25 in September this year, which is scary because I don't look a day over 12. Zodiac sign, I believe that is Virgo. I am a Virgo, so yeah, Virgo. Quality you look for in a partner. I quite like somebody who is funny. Also, I look for somebody who is quite intelligent. Obviously, I like to have a bit of a chat with them, and somebody who knows stuff that they can tell me, sort of thing. Like, Simon's really clever, like really clever. So whenever I ask him any kind of weird and wonderful question, I always know he's going to know the answer to it, and it's obviously really interesting knowing, and it's really quite like, makes you quite proud knowing that the person that you're with is so intelligent. Like, he really is clever, and it makes me really proud. So yeah, probably funny and intelligent. Favourite quote? Oh, this is quite a hard one actually. I like the quote which is quite simple, which is like live, laugh, love. And I also love the one that is something like, don't worry about what I'm doing, worry about why you're worried about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing, worry about why you're worried about what I'm doing. Because I feel like that is like really relevant to my life for some reason. I feel like sometimes people get so hung up on like what I'm up to that they forget what they're doing, or they forget that they're criticising something that they do as well. And I just feel like, why are people so concerned about what I'm doing in my life? Why can't you just worry about what's going on in your own and stop being so bothered about mine? If I'm not bothered about mine, if I'm not bothered about what I'm doing, why are you bothered? That is like a massive thing for me, and I feel like everybody needs to live about that quote. If you're worried about something that is literally like nothing to do with you, worry about like why you're feeling like that. Is it jealousy? I just don't know. It's just one of them things that really frustrates me. Favourite actor? Robin Williams is up there with one of my favourites for sure. Yeah, Robin Williams for sure is up there with one of my favourites. I absolutely love all the films that he is like in, and I'm just devastated that there's going to be no more. It makes me really sad. So he's probably up there with my fave. I absolutely love him. Favourite colour? My favourite colour is actually probably purple. I absolutely love purple, like a light purple, not really a dark purple. Like a lilac-y sort of colour. I really love that shade, like it's so pretty. I've loved that colour for years actually, it's been my favourite. Although I have to admit, I haven't got many like things that colour, I just really like it. Loud or soft music? Probably loud. Whenever like I'm going to night shift or something, it's absolutely sod's law that there'd be like some incredible music on Radio 1, like on the dance show on Friday nights. And it literally gets me so excited to like want to go out and party and have some drinks, and like gets me so excited for festivals. And I would hands down say that like out of the two, I probably prefer loud music, because it just gets me like really excited and really pumped for like whatever the next thing is that I can do when I can listen to that like sort of like pre-drinks or whatever, you know. Where do you go when you're sad? I don't really know if I have a place I go when I'm sad. I just kind of like, I'm cozy at home when I'm sad, if that makes sense. Whatever I call home is like where I would go to when I'm sad. So like sometimes if I'm sad here, I'll go back to Durham and I'll spend time with my family, or like if I have time obviously because of work and things. Or if I'm in the house, I will just stay home and be cozy, and like whatever my happy place is really, which is definitely my own environment. How long does it take you to shower? Literally not very long at all, to be honest. I'm very quick at showering. It can vary though. I mean, if I'm like shaving my legs and whatnot, or like washing my hair and putting a treatment on my hair and stuff, sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But on average, probably around 5-10 minutes. I'm a very quick showerer. In fact, Simon at times has turned around and said to me, have you actually washed yourself? Because how have you just showered in that amount of time? I'm like, look, I go in there and I'm on a mission. I do not mess around. I just go in, do what I need to do and leave. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, it varies again. So if I'm on an early shift at work, obviously that means I've got to be at work in Sheffield for 7 o'clock and be ready and everything like that. So I get up at 5:45 and I've left the house by precisely 6:12. I don't know why it's 6:12, it just is. I feel like there's something in my head that's like, my organised OCD self's like, you've got to leave the house by 12 minutes past or you're going to be late. It takes me about 20 minutes on a morning to get ready, roughly like that, considering I have to walk downstairs and make tea and get changed and brush my teeth and all that sort of stuff. Probably 20 minutes on a morning, like, and I literally am like Sonic when I'm getting ready on a morning. I'm so quick. Ever been in a physical fight? Not a proper one, no. I've been in fights with my brothers. I've been in fights with my brother, just my brother, in which we've like proper like punched each other and stuff like that. But I've never been in like a proper physical fight with like a stranger before, or like somebody I know, because that's just not me. And plus, I'd lose big time. What is a massive turn on? Oh, like I said, if you're funny, that's great. I absolutely love it. Also, I'm gonna describe my boyfriend here at the end of the day. I love facial hair now. Like, I used to be frightened of hair on boys. It used to terrify me. But now, like, I'm like, yeah, all the hair the better, which is good considering my boyfriend is a very hairy person. So yeah, probably like a beard or like your personality. If you're funny, it's a winner. Turn off. Oh, I don't like cocky people. I think boys that are immature or cocky are just an absolute no-no. If you make stupid noises, or if you are just cocky and full of yourself and think like you've God's gift and you can literally get any person, then you're an absolutely massive turn off for me. I'm sorry, like, no, it's absolutely no chance. What was the reason I joined YouTube? So the reason I joined YouTube was obviously because I'd started my blog, and I always loved talking to the camera, videoing myself, all that sort of stuff when I was younger, but obviously I had nowhere to put it, no like platform or anything to like post it on. So obviously when I kind of came into the blogging world and things, YouTube seemed like the next step for me, and I'm so glad that I took that leap. Like, I absolutely love it, and at the minute I seem to be focusing more on my YouTube channel than I do on my blog, as much as I love my blog. Like, I actually sat down this morning and wrote a post for the first time in ages, and it felt so good. But my YouTube is probably like my main priority at the minute, because I just want to like build it and like grow on it and like really create really exciting content. Plus I love watching YouTube as well. It's like, if I see a really good video, I'm like, yes, I clap in like in my head for that person for like creating such an amazing video. I'd love to be able to do that. Do I have any fears? Well, besides the natural fears of like spiders and rats and things like that, do I have any other fears? I don't really know if I have any like proper fears really. Just obviously you get frightened of like the typical things like losing your friends and family and things like that. Probably just like the standard things really that anyone would be frightened of, like losing friends and family. Like, I'm terrified of that. What is the last thing that made you cry? This is actually an easy one because I cried last night, to be honest. I was watching this Yorkshire Vet programme on Channel 4. Like, me and Simon just put it on because we weren't like watching anything really. It was just on in the background. Simon literally left me for 2 minutes to go downstairs and stack the dishwasher. Came back up, and I was absolutely distraught by this programme. Essentially what happened was, there was this little old lady and she had a cat, and it was quite an old cat, and it had like some sort of horrible infection that the vet couldn't do anything about. So then and there he said to her, oh, do you want me to put the cat to sleep? So she said yes, and obviously she was saying goodbye to her little cat, and oh my god, I absolutely bawled my eyes out. I was traumatised by this situation. And then like, obviously I'm in my living room, I've got my picture of my dog next to me, and obviously he died not very long ago, and that's still very raw, so that set me off. And then Simon came back upstairs and he was like, I literally left you for 2 minutes, what's happened? I was like, the programme is so sad. It was literally horrific. Like, I'm never watching that programme ever again. Ever again. It's not one for the faint hearted, trust me. Like, if you've got a heart, don't watch that programme. Last time you said you loved somebody, this morning, I think when Simon went to work, he said I love you and I said love you back. What is the meaning behind your YouTube name? Well, my YouTube name is actually just my name, so it's LaurenMThwaites. So my name is LaurenMThwaites, so it's just essentially my name. I've recently kind of been transforming everything from being what Lauren loves to LaurenMThwaites, because I kind of want things to be like a little bit more individual to me. I noticed when like looking on like Twitter and stuff, and gradually as the YouTube community has like become more apparent to me, that a lot of people are like what Nana loves, or I've seen another what Lauren loves. So I decided that I would make it individual to me, because nobody else blogging hopefully has the name LaurenMThwaites. So now I've changed like my social medias to LaurenMThwaites, and now everything's kind of the same. The only thing that isn't yet is my blog, because that's a long process to get it to change over, so that's still whatlaurenloves.co.uk. Yeah, everything's just essentially my name now. What was the last book you read? Oh my god, I actually don't know. I don't read that often, to be honest. I really wish I did, and I wish I had more time to. I genuinely just don't have enough time to read, and it really upsets me. I love reading as well, especially on holiday. What was the last show you watched? I watched Made in Chelsea yesterday. I caught up on Made in Chelsea, despite the fact that I watched that Yorkshire Vet programme last night. So it's probably either Made in Chelsea or Yorkshire Vet. Don't watch Yorkshire Vet though, because bloody hell. Who was the last person you talked to? It was actually my best friend Zoe. She was the last person to send me a text message. So we were having a little chat this morning about her birthday celebrations in June. The relationship between you and the last person you texted? My best friend Zoe. What is my favourite food? Cheese is just my favourite food ever. Like the category cheese, any kind of cheese apart from Blue Stilton and Brie, because they are just Everything else though, I would literally live off it. If it didn't make me like put on weight, if it wasn't unhealthy, I would eat it non-stop, trust me. What is a place I want to visit, sorry? I want like so many places, it's ridiculous. I want to go to Dubai, I want to go to Japan, I want to go to Asia in general, Australia, Paris, Iceland, LA, I want to go to Mexico, Cuba, loads of places, trust me. I want to go to loads and loads and loads of places. And I also want Simon to take me to Disneyland Paris in September for my birthday, so that is currently being persuaded. Simon, I know you don't watch this, but I'm gonna get you persuaded to take me to Disneyland Paris in September. It is happening whether you like it or not. Last place you were. So the last place I was, besides my house and besides Aldi last night, was Sheffield, because I went for a night out for Simon's birthday on Sunday night, and that was in Sheffield. Do you have a crush? I have celebrity crushes. I don't have any other crushes, because obviously I've got, besides my boyfriend, probably like celebrities, but I'm not going to go into that because there's too many to deal with, apart from David Beckham, because he's amazing. When was the last time you kissed somebody? This morning when Simon went to work, he gives me a kiss every morning before he goes to work. When was the last time you were insulted? Oh, funnily enough, Sunday. I was insulted quite badly. Well, I wasn't insulted then and there, but I've been insulted in the past, and then was informed that I'd been insulted. So yeah, quite a recent one actually. So yeah, I'm not going to go into that too much because I'm just starting to cool down from that situation now. What is my favourite flavour of sweet? Right, this is easy. It's either rhubarb and custards, like those little tubey looking things which are literally to die for, or those sour blue and pink cola bottles. They are life, like literally, if you could buy me 2 sweets, rhubarb and custards and blue and pink cola bottles, life, 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 life. I actually haven't had either of them in so long either, and I need some. What instruments do you play? A big fat zero. I don't play any instruments. I used to play the keyboard, I used to have a keyboard, but no, don't play any instruments, unfortunately. What is my favourite piece of jewellery? I probably have 3. All my rings that I wear on a daily basis are my favourite piece of jewellery, so I don't know if you could see that. This is Pandora ring number 1. This one was off my Nan and Pop for my 21st birthday. It's got like an engraving on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but it's so pretty. I absolutely love it. And then I've also got these 2 as well. So the top one was actually off Simon for Valentine's Day a few years ago, and the one underneath was actually a Christmas present from my mum a few years ago. And they're all Pandora. I love them all so much, and I wear them whenever I'm not at work, so like today, but they'll be coming off tonight actually because I've got work tomorrow. What was the last sport you played? It was probably something like badminton at Centre Parks, because I really enjoy playing badminton at Centre Parks. Plus I'm quite good at badminton, I'm not gonna lie. Me and Simon actually play that sometimes, so it's probably that, to be honest with you. Otherwise, like, I don't really do sport very often. What was the last song you sang? Ooh, I was actually singing something earlier when I burnt myself with some hot water. I can't think what it was called. It was a stupid song though. Favourite chat up line? They're all terrible. I've got no favourite chat up lines at all. And have I ever used it? No, I have not. Last time you hung out with anybody? Actually this weekend I've hung out with like a lot of people, like a lot of my friends and family. They actually all came to Sheffield on Sunday night, as I said, for Simon's birthday, so we hung out like a lot that night. And obviously I hang out with Simon like every single day. Like, we are friends as well as boyfriend and girlfriend, and we hang out like all the time. Like last night we watched Monsters University. We do something fun every night. We never sit in like separate rooms or anything. We're always like watch like a really good movie or like play, I was gonna say play a board game, but I genuinely can't remember the last time we played a board game. Who should answer these questions next? Right, I'm gonna nominate anybody who wants to do this video next, but I might just actually nominate one person to do this video because she is a fellow YouTuber who I absolutely love, and I know watches my videos, so hopefully she will see this. But I am nominating Gemma from Gem's Blog Story. She is an absolutely lovely, lovely, lovely girl. Like literally, she is so cute, makes the nicest, sweetest, like girly videos, all about like the things she's been buying and like vlogs, and she just seems like such a genuinely sweet girl, like really, really nice. So I'm gonna nominate Gemma to do this next if she's watching this. And I'm really interested to see her answers to these questions because like she's definitely somebody I'd like to get to know a little bit better. But obviously if any of you are watching this and you fancy filming this too, feel free to do it. Leave it down below and I'll check it out. I really love checking out these tag videos and finding out a little bit more about like YouTubers or like just people in general. Like it's always fun finding out interesting facts about people and their lives and stuff like that outside of like the generic world, you know what I mean? So yeah, feel free to do that. Let me know if you continue it. If you want me to do any other tags as well, leave them down below and I'll have a look for some questions or whatnot. Or if you want me to make up my own tag, I can do that as well. Just let me know. Also generally, just if you want to see any videos in particular, leave any suggestions down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up for me. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. We are nearly at 2,000 guys. We're not too far away, and which is coming around really quickly. So I would love it if you could subscribe if you're watching this and you've not liked that subscribe button yet. Please do it. It'd be amazing. On that note, I'm going to leave you guys here, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. Mwah.